welcome to Just the Dumbest. I'm Hot Toddy. It's a very spooky episode of Just the Dumbest. You know, normally we talk about things like the dumbest criminals, we talk about dumb laws, we've talked about dumb products, stuff like that. But on this episode, we're taking a dive into Halloween. That's right. It's time to get your costumes, but leave it to me to tell you which is the right ones to get and which are the wrong ones to get. That's why this episode is called Just the Dumbest Costumes. Well, it's Halloween, and you're probably looking for the perfect costume to wear on All Hallows Eve. Even though there still basically is a pandemic. I get it, you want to go out and have some fun. You know, it's illegal to even wear masks in New York unless it has something to do with the costume party. What was the law? I don't even remember.
Thou shalt not wear mask if it's not for Halloween purpose. I don't remember.
Teebs the cat, I didn't invite you, and you went on way too long. Anyway, you're looking for the perfect costume, right? Well, you've come to the right show. Because, though I'm not going to tell you what the perfect costume is, I'm going to tell you what the not-so-perfect costumes are. That's right. We're going to talk about the dumbest costumes that you should absolutely stay away from, starting with this one. It's called the Mean One Sexy Movie Character Costume. You guessed it, it's a sexy Grinch. Now, I defy anyone who looks at this costume and says, man, that is one hot Grinch right there. I mean, there's nothing there. There's nothing that identifies that it's a Grinch. And it says right here, and I agree, the Grinch has a little tuft of hair on the top of his head. Not whatever that is going on up in there. It just doesn't look right. I mean, at least give him a Santa hat or something. But if you want this costume, it's at 4play.com for $89. This crap is $89. Have fun. They're not even trying. They're not even trying with this one. It's a hoodie. That's all it is. It's a hoodie. And they don't hide from it. It's called the Haunting Hoodie. It's basically a costume that's supposed to feature the Scream guy. But it's literally just a freaking hoodie with the face of the guy on the boobs. But it's highly inaccurate and it just looks dumb. But if you want it, it's at yandy.com for $53. Most hoodies are like 30-something, right? Or 40?
Depends on how good a hoodie it is, but I would say between 40 and 60.
So you're on their side. Got it! You know, I've seen every Scooby-Doo movie and most of the cartoons, and I don't remember Velma looking anything like this, but apparently you can make her look like that with the That Solves That Sexy Cartoon Character costume. But, you know, you can make Velma look sexy just by being yourself. You don't have to do this, but if you want to, it's at 4play.com. We're back to 4play. Hey, 4play, sponsor us. Anyway, it's $79 at 4play if you want it. Now, full disclosure, I am in no way shaming these costumes. If you are all about this and you want to wear costumes like that, go for it. I just don't think they really work for what you're going for. If you're really wanting to do these characters justice, you want the actual costume. You want costumes to make you actually look like those characters, not like this. The Fab in the Lab Sexy Cartoon Character Costume. This is supposed to be Sexy Dexter. You know, Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory. You know, when I saw Dexter, when I grew up with him, he was a short, chunky little boy. He didn't look like this. I guarantee you that. It says right here, let's take a moment and ask ourselves, who's the sexy Dexter from 90s Cartoon Network show Dexter's Laboratory, costume even for? Well, that's the real question, isn't it? Do you find Dexter sexy? I never found Dexter sexy. And this isn't like, you know, gay shaming or anything like that. I personally just didn't find him attractive.
No, I mean his ear came out of his neck.
At least make the lab coat a mini skirt or something. Anyway, we're going back to 4play. You can get it there for $79. I'm not a sexy man, okay? I don't got big muscles. I'm not built well. I look like Dexter. But even if I was a hunky, muscular man, I don't think I would try this costume. It is the male version, the male equivalent to the Harley Quinn costume. It's called Nobody's Fool Jester costume. Look at you see his boobies. They're popping out. That's just weird. It comes complete with the bat and everything, but it's it's a little funny. You know, Harley Quinn, I get it. It's sort of a sex symbol when it comes to costumes, but I don't think this is what they had in mind when they wanted to do it. Again, I'm not shaming. If you are a guy and you want to do this, go for it. But I'm not. But you can get it at Yandy for $69. That's appropriate. Hey, Yandy, sponsor us. I really don't have to say anything about this, and I think you would agree. There's nothing to say about this. It's called Naughty Nerd. Look, at the very least, you might have to buy some suspenders, because suspenders aren't really a thing anymore. But if you absolutely have to buy suspenders, that's it. Because we all have underwear, and I'm sure we all have some funny looking glasses. Boom! I just saved you a ton of money. But if you want to buy this, again, if you're a good looking guy and you want to do this, that's fine, but this is a little much. So here's a question. If you took away the broken glasses, right, would anything about the costume read as nerd? That's actually a very good question. It's not. If you took away the glasses, you look like a Chippendales dancer, is basically what you look like. But if you want the naughty nerd, it's from Yandy, and it's $41 for basically underwear, suspenders, and glasses. Oh, don't forget the bow tie. And finally, there are no words. I've been left speechless by most of these costumes. This one is Infinity Space Voyager. And if you take one look at it, you've probably already guessed, it's sexy Buzz Lightyear. Look at them underwears. Look at that package. If you've got a package that can feel it like that, okay. But otherwise, don't wear this. But if you want it, once again, it's at Yandy for $74. Actually, I kind of like it. I might get that one. And there you have it, some of just the dumbest costumes for you. Don't get those. Let me tell you, they are god-awful. But you've seen that, of course. We want to wish you a happy Halloween from Just the Dumbest. That's going to do it for us this time. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe right here to the Superfuzz Productions YouTube page. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at Superfuzz Videos. While you're at the Superfuzz YouTube page, you can check out our merch page. It's in the About section. Get yourself some sweet merch. And the 8th season of the Smokin' Hot Toddcast is in progress. You can check that out in the About section as well, and keep up with every single episode of the Smokin' Hot Toddcast. Once again, happy Halloween! Stay safe out there. For Just the Dumbest, I'm Hot Toddy. Good night. Oh, yes. Can I help you? Oh, did you hurt yourself?